Hey guys, it's Mr. Kingpin here, and today I'm back at you with another video. And of course, in this video I'm going to show you how to play better in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And of course, this converts you from being a beginner to a pro. And of course, if you follow these steps, you're going to be a pro. Tip number 1. Aim before turning a corner. Of course, we absolutely hate campers. When you run into a door without even looking that no one's there, he of course pelts you with bullets. The easiest way to fix this is to, before running into a door, check both positions to check if it's clear, and of course you can run down a corridor or alleyway. Tip number 2, wall banging. And of course, if you want to be like one of them pro players who like just wall bang people through walls, of course, when you think someone's camping in the corner, of course, why not shoot the wall? If you have FMJ, of course this is no problem for you, but of course if you don't, do what tip 1 says, turn around the corner and of course pelt him with bullets. Now let's move on to tip 3. Tip number 3, control your recoil. Firstly, you need to spray your gun on any type of wall to learn your recoil pattern. And of course, you need to study your recoil pattern. Your recoil pattern should look like a load of bullets travelling upwards on a wall. And of course, to fix this is to, when you shoot, slightly aim down a bit, what they do in CSGO. And of course, now, hopefully you should be more accurate with your aiming and your shooting. And now let's move on to tip 4. Tip number 4, have a perk setup which suits your need. Honestly, I wouldn't go right down about having really unnecessary perks such as Afterburner, Fast Hands. Fast Hands is actually quite a good perk, but honestly, does it really help you other than you aim quicker after sprinting? This is my honest, very trusty perk setup. Perk 1, Ghost. Okay, if you are low enough level so that you can't unlock it, have Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense is amazing. It detects some enemies, which is downstairs, room next to you, without on the radar, and it's really good. Now on to the Ghost. Ghost makes it immune to UAVs and some more other stuff as well. So moving on to perk 2. Perk 2, I highly recommend you to have Hardwired or Scavenger. Hardwired is where you're immune to like all trip mines, EMPs, power cores, which is a very high score streak, EMP grenades, and a load of all of it stuff. Really, Hardwire is a bit too OP. And now let's move on to perk 3. I don't mind perk 3, but I highly recommend that you have Blast Suppressor or Awareness. Blast Suppressor, when you first jump, it comes up on a minimap, so which gives away your position. And I highly recommend Blast Suppressor so that you cannot be detected. And Awareness makes you hear very well. And yes, please follow my perk setup, and I highly recommend your primary gun to have a silencer. And yes, please, now let's move on to tip 5. Tip number 5, never go full frontal assault. Of course, in every match, there's always one person who always, tries and go to the enemy positions and get the most kills. Well, guess what, my lovely friend? You're not, you're just gonna get killed. Of course, the best way to fix this is to, settle back a bit. And of course, secure your positions while you pick off the enemy one by one. Now, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please drop a like and a subscribe, and please drop a comment if you think how I can improve my videos. And anyway, please keep the outro.